because of what they do and how they heal people. I got cut off before, so I'm doing a part 2 for this and just talking for maybe another couple minutes or so. But anyways, I get off on tangents and I'm fine with that. It's everyone's who they are, and I do that sometimes. So people like that or they don't, and it is what it is. But it is really an amazing world, and share information. If you have good information, share that information. I mean, as far as doctors go, I mean, people can teach their doctors a lot, even if it's and a lot of doctors are receptive to that too. And today there's like a tipping point, I think. And when you have so much corruption, for so long, there starts to perhaps be a little bit of a tipping point, and people are like wake up a little bit more at times, and you have like CBDs, you have CBDs that has a cancer cure, a cancer cure, one of several dozen highly effective cancer treatments that do not hurt the good cells whatsoever and that are totally natural. And so you have Big Pharma, who has a patent for a cure for cancer that has to do with cannabis oil, that has to do with CBDs. So when you have a patent for a cure for cancer, an actual patent by Big Pharma, and you don't hear a lot about that, that isn't pushed in this free country, and that's nice. We get to use CBDs and whatnot, etc. That's nice, but there's an agenda there. There's definitely an agenda there. You have Dr. Max Gerson, who was murdered. You have so many people who are killed, because of this stuff. And that's extremely sad. I saw a meme once that said, cancer is a multi-billion-dollar a year industry. And it's disappointing. And you hear stuff about cancer. You hear stuff all over in movies. I remember the Girl Next Door movie with Alicia Cuthbert and whoever. You better cure cancer, kid. And you hear, all this stuff, propaganda bullshit. You have Otto Warburg, who won the Nobel Prize in the 30s, Dr. Otto Warburg, however you say it, and he discovered that cancer cannot survive in an alkaline environment. Also stuff to do with oxygen, and you don't hear about that. It's not on the news, and that's understandable because the news is bought and paid for, and the news isn't for the people whatsoever, and they just push a bunch of trash and a bunch of fear and a bunch of lies, really, a lot of the time too. And it's been proven in a court of law that you do not have to tell the truth if you are on the news, and they're told what to say a lot of the time, for sure. But it was proven when those two news people, they were trying to come out about Monsanto putting their bovine whatever growth hormone in milk and how it was causing all these problems, and they weren't allowed to say it. And those people had some court issues and whatnot, and I believe they tried to sue the news or whatever, and they said, well, you don't have to tell the truth if you talk on the news. I love that song, what is it? I don't know. It's from the 70s or so, and I hear it every now and then on the radio. But it talks about the news. I'll remember it. My memory is not so good at times. My memory is kind of odd. But again, take your bentonite clay because it'll help detoxify metals. And also cilantro, parsley, and metals. You have aluminum. You have metals all over the place, more than I think a lot of people realize. And aluminum is found in highest concentrations in people with Alzheimer's, with people with memory stuff. So you can detoxify those metals, even nanoparticles, even aluminum nanoparticles. You can detoxify that stuff with bentonite clay. And you can, and celery, cilantro, parsley, and I think there's also a thing with chlorella and cilantro, or you can do chlorella and coriander. And what is that for? Mercury, or maybe radiation, like Fukushima, the Fukushima ocean, so radiation or whatever. Or if you have had radiation therapy or whatever, and you want to try and get some of that radiation out, I believe chlorella and cilantro, and please do your research. Obviously, don't listen to shit I say and then take action, because do your own research. I'm not responsible for you one bit. Do your own research and learn a lot about this. Do several resources, look at all these resources, talk to different people, get excited about it, and talk to, it's a journey, we're all in this together. United we stand as a world. United we stand as a world. One world, one planet, etc. That's how we're only going to stand. This unity, this push for disunity and separation is a bunch of shit. So, there you go. Hope you have a good day. Bye.